What's up, y'all? Shalom, and welcome back to another episode of the Jovial Pursuit Podcast. I'm your host, Jovi, with my co-host, Brandon. Brandon, what's up?
It's been a week. Been a week.
Technically, it has been since we've seen each other last.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like it's like one of those like where you kind of look at each other after the week and be like,
Been a tough one,
it's
or just a long one?
long, like long and tough, and so many just drama
Long
and
and tough,
people.
huh? That's wow. That's a description right there.
It's like it's like 30 seconds into this. You're like,
I'm feeling better. Hush. Continue on.
nah, no, it's just been a wild week. Like lots of busyness. Um, lots of busyness with like home, family,
Not
and
see
just
your
like
face. Boom. There we
what?
go. I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't see your face.
Oh, like home. It's like the collision sometimes that happens around the holidays of like professional, personal, like, and all of it just smashing together, and you're like, wait, no, I'm not prepared for this. I don't have time, and you're just like,
How does no one
just
ever have time knowing that it's always coming?
I don't know. I think you try and like hope for the best, and you're like, maybe it won't be that again, and then it happens, and you go, all right, self
Oh,
care routine, self care routine. Let's do this. So
gotcha.
yeah. How about
That's
you?
what's
How was
up,
your week?
bro. Actually, not a whole lot going on. Just a better vibe in general. Shouldn't be as dark as last time. I look back at the footage. I was like, "Yo, you made some faces." I
I I did, I did,
was like,
because I was like
"Yeah,
this,
scared him." Okay, pull back.
because well, like it wasn't necessarily bad. It's just one of those where I mean, it's kind of one of those like, if you want to share, if you want to go there, let's go there. Like, all right, cool.
Well, I
Like,
shouldn't be championing for the murderer to get away and then be like, game's a game. That's not
yeah,
typically
yeah. That's not,
uh,
that's not, that's not usually you. So I think
uh
that was the other part where it's like, this isn't actually like typically you. Like this is more.
dark clouds. I did make that edit. I don't know if you saw it, but I did make it. It wasn't in the
I did.
full one, but I'll try and get better at it. I was like,
I would-
I,
it,
I paid for
it
this stuff and I haven't been using like some of the other stuff. And I was like, can I even do this? And
it was
how
a good start.
difficult is it? And it was like super easy to do. So I was like, damn, I could have been doing this.
Yeah, this whole time I could have been doing this.
Oh, other than that, started Hanukkah yesterday. First day was yesterday.
Hmm.
Um, so for me, since it's not like I'm teaching kids or anything like that, but I'm reading a little bit more about the history and things like that, and its beginnings, multiple beginnings, if you will, because it has two starts. Um,
Wait, you might have to educate me on that one because my like memory is that isn't Hanukkah related to the Yom Kippur War?
Hanukkah is related to the uh um I was literally just reading this. The persecution of the Jews at the time by the Romans,
Okay, I thought it was more
and
recent when it started, and
it
and not all the way back.
well, it starts with that, and then the reason they go to the Maccabees is because that there's a common relation in between the two stories,
Hmm.
and how they match up. But also it goes along with King Solomon from way back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Um, and that's where two of the holidays two of the main ones start
Yeah.
is that Hanukkah and the one for the beginning of the year, which I think you just mentioned. I had it all highlighted. I've been doing extra reading and whatnot though, but
Yeah.
so
It's
most people today go with the second with the Maccabees and the
mhm,
miracle of sustaining oil and light, and that's why
mhm,
it's been transitioned into the Festival of Lights. Um,
mhm.
so that's why I've kind of gone a little
Yeah.
bit more all out. But it's been a long time since I've delved in. So this year has been a little bit more spiritual based for me. So that's why I've been more invested in wanting to celebrate Hanukkah this year.
Mhm. It's it's pretty fascinating actually. I really
Absolutely. It's
appreciate
too
like
much
all of
history.
the well, yeah, but like when you look at like Jewish heritage,
Hmm.
the fact that like as a whole, like the Jewish people have had so many people trying to eliminate the religion and belief and just the people to retain that for that long and to still have like autonomy within it
Hmm.
and identity and to retain that, like well done.
Well,
That's impressive.
my biggest gripe with that is they try and many try not to acknowledge the Jews of other colors, uh, primarily black,
Mhm,
where it's like it historically the whole thing starts with black people. So let's not pull away from that. And then history has shown that in the diaspora, it's they've branched out different ways.
yeah,
They've
yeah,
gone to West Africa, and a lot of them were moved to what is now known as Nigeria, and a lot of those tribes were of Jewish faith,
hmm
and they got shipped over here.
hmm
Many of them, like a large portion, came from that coastal line where a lot of these uh, Israelites lived, and it's just now coming back that oh, we were a
hmm
part of this too, and there's this
hmm
large resurgence. I've been studying since I was like 8, but obviously we all have years of fallout and things like that. So that
yeah,
was my kind of thing. But
yeah. No,
yeah,
I
it's
think
just
it's
but part of the history is missing, and I don't like that part.
yeah. I think it's isn't it fascinating how it's fascinating to me how certain belief systems and religions you like there's this I don't know how to say it. There's almost like this sort of this assumption like it was only a certain race or group of people, and then
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden you go through history and go you wait mm, like but that area and those people and they're like oh yeah that makes sense like
Mm-hmm.
the amount of like really pale depictions of like religious people, but you're like, so where did that take place? And they're like, in the Middle East. And you're like, cool, cool, cool. So like,
So can we
shit,
take a peek at what those people look like real quick? And they
yeah,
come in a
just
plethora of colors. It's a
like, I
range.
just, just want to, like, no, okay, we're not doing, okay, cool, we'll just, yeah,
Yeah, I don't
mm,
like. That's the other thing with some depictions is like you don't ever see black angels, and I'm like, huh? You mean we ain't getting into heaven like that? Is that what you're trying to tell me? So the
hmm
conversion was for no reason. All right, so we got to really talk about this, and that's part of the. That was another reason of me doing like more openly because it's always been more of an internal thing, but being more open
yeah,
about it is I want it to be known more that yo. I've been called a Black Hebrew my whole life.
Mhm.
That's what it's been. And people have always like going through high school and whatnot, they've always laughed and like, no. And I'm like, but yeah, look at what I read. And
Mhm.
I've learned the characters. Now, I don't remember all of them. I'll be honest. I remember the ones that are important, the ones of his name, and that's I'm
Mhm.
gonna keep it there. I've started to learn and use some of the more historically used names of the time, as opposed to like the English translations and things like that. Just because
Yeah.
I don't know, there's words mean things, and I feel like it's important to speak to
Yeah.
these values.
Mhm.
So it's gonna
Yeah.
be a 8 days of reflection for me. Also, I'm
That's
giving up
such.
shrimp. I haven't done like pork in a long, long time. Like I gave that up as a child, but now I gotta give
Oh
up.
yeah.
Yeah. But technically, I'm not supposed
Shrimp.
to have like shellfish and like crustaceans and like bottom feeders.
That's right.
So I had my last bit of shrimp ceviche the other day.
Oh,
I was like going out with my favorite thing.
just this is a final hurrah.
Yo, so yeah, it's just a little bit, more open about it.
It's it's such a good thing to have like times of reflection and just
Mhm.
stillness and sort of meditation. So good.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
It's been,
I could
yeah,
I could give up shrimp all day though. Like shrimp and I are not friends. So I'd be
that's
like,
that's fine. I like it. There was a while I wasn't eating it, but I do like it. And I just started eating it again, but
mm,
now I'm like, bye
yeah,
bye. But I'll use whitefish next time.
yeah.
Mm, hot chocolate
So wait,
because it's chilly.
there you go. Don't even don't. Oh, actually, what is the temperature? We'll see if
Oh, it's not
what does
even
it
that
say?
cold in comparison, dude. It's like
I want to
50
see
degrees.
like right now.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, ready for this? This is one of the rare moments this winter where I'll get to be like saying this. Um, we're like 45 degrees right now, and so it's pretty sweet.
Say that one more time. It kind of skipped.
It is it is 45 degrees out right now in
Oh,
Minnesota.
I mean, yeah, that's not too
I mean,
bad. That's not too bad.
nah, no, but like,
For
do you know how
I
the
don't know, it's been
last few
that warm
winters?
like the no, it's been warm at that point the past few winters. It's only December.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, no.
That stuff didn't
Last
really kick
winter,
up until uh late December. Cause it
mm-mm.
was questionable to even have a white Christmas. Actually, no, not last year. Never mind. Hold on.
No,
No, we
no.
got we got
Last year,
shit on last year. Never mind. Hold on.
yeah,
That's right.
because last,
We got dumped on quite a few times. That's right.
yeah,
Oh
because
yeah.
last year
I'm
was
loud and
last year
wrong.
was the yeah. No, last year like so there's this old meteorologist guy at St. Cloud State that he's retired, but he still loves sending out weather alerts because he's
Mhm.
good at it, and it's like he's never wrong, like because he just researches all the different weather patterns, and he's it's like he has nothing better to do with his life. But anyway, last
Mm.
last spring he was like, "Hey everyone, fun fact: we now in the St. Cloud area, it's been the longest winter with snow that stayed continuously on the ground,
Hmm.
and we beaten our previous record." And everyone's like, "Oh, thanks, Bob. Why do we need to know that?" Ends the email, just that, and then goes sends another email. Perfect setup. Bob goes, and we beat the record by 30 days. And we're like, "Oh, Bob, that's mean." Like we beat the previous record by a whole month, which meant at the time when he sent it,
Mhm.
snow had been on the ground for 5.5 months. Like,
Shit. I'm
right?
glad I got out of there. Goodness.
That's
I
why I
was
was like,
getting, bro,
I,
I was getting sick and tired of snow because it was
mhm,
right as we were moving. It was like a week of blizzards, and I'm like,
mhm.
you gotta shit me. I'm
Yeah, it was
tired
just
of
like
snow
one after another.
blowing, dude. Oh, I hated it because we were packing up the pods at the time, and then
Hmm.
it's just cold and flurries, and I'm just like, yo, I already got rid of my winter jacket. He said, I'm committing to this move. I'm not, and I
Hold on.
donated
That that
it.
that level, you were
I
like,
said, I'm not
I-
doing it again. It was in a black bag off to some donation, Goodwill or whatever.
mm,
I was like, no, I'm leaving because there was a step where it wasn't snowing. There was plenty of snow on the ground still, but it was kind of clearing up some. And I was like, all right, cool. That should make moving not too bad. Whole week of blizzards. I'm like, dude, the snow in my backyard was a solid 5 feet.
mhm,
It was up there in like spot. It was ridiculous. I'm
mhm.
sitting here trying to sell a house. Mind you, so much dog poop. It was so much dog poop back there. Apologies to
Wait,
whoever bought that and had to pick it up.
you didn't?
Bro, it was frozen. What do you want me
Oh,
to do?
oh, that's like the
Yo,
ultimate. That's
I
the
felt
ultimate.
bad, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I felt bad, but I'm like, when we got the final amount of the house and it was less than what we had anticipated, I was like, fuck it. And you know what? They got it.
I
Take care of it. I'm like, screw
yeah.
this.
Oh,
And it wasn't even
that's
their
a
fault. It was interest.
yeah,
God damn
yeah,
interest. Mm.
yeah. I will say, by the way, along the similar level of like sort of propaganda of like when you look at religious artwork and it's like, look, they're all white, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
but are they? Because we like as far as in religious texts, white people shouldn't like they're the actual minority. Like
Mm-hmm.
like let's just go through that. Um,
Bro, white people didn't show up till mad late in the Bible.
yeah, right.
In
But then
comparison, oh gosh.
right. So, but like the same sort of propaganda happens with weather in the Midwest,
Mm-hmm.
like where in Minnesota the people are like, but look at be thankful for what you have. It's all 4 seasons, as if no other state in the United States has 4 seasons. And so then you go somewhere
Well,
else and you're like, you've been lying. You've been lying.
I
You've told
mean,
me,
Florida, I think last year was the only state that didn't get snow. So
uh,
how are we dictating season? Is it by actually what comes down precipitation wise, or are we actually talking just like time of year? But by that
I
logic,
think
yeah,
they're
everywhere in the world has 4 seasons.
right. Is it bad that the first thought in my head when you're like, but Florida was the only place without snow? And I was like, but they had enough cocaine to make probably a lot of snow,
There
though.
it is.
Like,
Yeah,
so,
it's a whole blizzard down there.
mhm.
Shoot, by that logic,
Oh,
it's a blizzard where I'm at. Goodness.
is it just,
SoCal is Blow City.
dude? Did you see like did you see the budget deficit for California that they're
No.
like announced? Like 60 some $1 million next year, and they're like, we should probably figure out what to do with this.
I'm not surprised, dude. Well, what Minnesota last year had we were 9 million
Sir,
over. We ain't never got that check that they were talking about. I was mad.
remember? So
Whatever
they said there
happened
was
to
gonna.
that?
I don't know.
Did you
I don't
still never
actually
get
know.
it?
No, like
Yo,
so I don't
Governor
know.
Walls, what the fuck happened, bro?
No,
What happened? Call you out. What
he's.
happened?
I don't need beef with Governor Walz. He doesn't even live here. I actually, I don't, I like, I think he's done a pretty decent job, like all things considered.
All things considered, I do agree. but we were promised that cash, and I ain't never seen light of day of it.
He's currently so in a recent no, I don't know what I was gonna say. Recent like um conference,
Mhm.
he the IRS taxed that check, and he was like, "That's bullcrap," and was like very upfront, like,
Bro,
"No,
we were
this is
supposed
like."
to get it like because we were still under residence like at the time.
Mhm.
I probably should have said something on our taxes about it. I
But
still might be
you
able to. I
realize,
don't know if there's a time to, you know.
well, you realize the fact, like the fact that in our lifetime, our government was like has just been like, here's some money and here's some money.
It's
Like it's
change.
a little weird.
They
Yeah,
give us change.
right.
So
Meanwhile,
mad.
we meanwhile, I'm like, wait, where did this come from? And they're like, shh, don't worry about it.
Dude, the random hush money. Dude, it's back
Right?
alley money. For real. That look around like
Well, do
for
you remember
me?
everyone being like, yeah, do you remember everyone being like, this is going to lead to like insane inflation? And they were like, no, it won't. Shh. Just felt, felt like it felt like they took their finger and were like, shh, quiet,
Now,
America.
here's the
We
thing.
we got you covered.
They fixed that inflation. Those stores fucked everything up when they were price hiking. And that was the real killer. Where it was like, yo, we
Hmm.
just got things in order. Cool, GDP's cool. And then they're like, nah, we like that money coming in. Price
Hmm.
gouge. Fucking
just just
oh,
getting shivved in the
stabbing
side, like, ah.
pockets. Oh, my pockets. No. Oh, my
Well,
money. Yo,
I
eggs
was,
should have never been $6 here in America. Eggs should have never been $6. They literally
I
throw them
definitely,
shits out. I all right, let me calm down. Because I said I was gonna be better today. I said I was gonna be
I
happier.
will, I will say that, like, I did read an article this week that talked about like consumer prices on food is still up like 27% from last year.
It's
And everyone like, wait, what? But why though?
Yet
But
they ain't
why?
got nobody at the cash register. They want you to do self checkout. I'm like,
Dude,
y'all
I go to
ain't
like,
paying me, and I'm not getting a
yeah,
discount on it for doing it myself. You want to hear something
like,
funny?
oh no.
No. It's fine. It's fine. I was looking through Facebook events just for like some Hanukkah stuff or just some light shows or whatever, and
Hmm.
there was one. It's the Walmart self checkout appreciation day, which was just some faux appreciation group where it said, have you ever done self checkout at Walmart? We'll come together on such and such date where we come to appreciate ourselves.
We
I
need to
said,
find we need to
oh,
find who created that, and we should have them on and just be like, hey,
bro,
we need to know how you came up with that idea.
it's it made me laugh out loud for real. I'm like, all right, that's good. That was hilarious.
Do you know how hard I work checking out my own stuff?
And then all they do is check the receipt with little markers. Sometimes don't even look at the receipt. They're just like, all right, bro. I don't check the receipt, goddamn it. No, you gonna check this receipt.
And I people around here, I saw something the other day where a
Mm-hmm.
person was legit shoplifting, got all their stuff up to the front, and the checkout person was like, "Hey, where's your receipt?" And they're like, "Ah, it's in my purse." And then
Just walked
they're like,
out.
"No, no,
Oh,
we need stuff." And she kept going, and they like held on to the cart, and I was like, "Oh, who's gonna win?" Like, like
in the
store
struggle.
employee? Yeah, like who is it? And then all of a sudden, the person who's like holding, who's like, it's in my purse. She goes, "F, F it, you can have it," and like leaves. And I was like, "Oh, it's because it's stolen. That's what. Okay."
Nah,
And
dude, they don't even half the time they just let you walk out.
right. It that seemed to be the protocol. Like, no, come back, stop.
People
Like,
need to
oh,
start getting their ass beat again.
wait,
Like
hold
a
on.
hundred.
No, I nodded. I nodded along
You,
with that. I'm not supposed to be like emphatically.
but you can't deny it. It's like, nah, people need to know what a punch in the face is like. God damn it. This is getting ridiculous. Security can't even tackle you no more. What's the point? What you doing, bro? I I should not hear you say just stop, stop, stop.
Mm-hmm.
Walking by.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mind you, fuck these stores. Because most of them that are being stolen from, they're corporation stores. They give
Okay.
money. They
Oh
and
yeah.
trust me, they price gouging still like a motherfucker. So they give money. So that's why I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
fuck these stores. But also, come on, y'all. Decorum. What happened to just a little bit? Stuff it in the coat, walk out. Simple shit. Oversized purse. Put the bacon in the bag. Put some, candy bits, pay for
I
the
like how you're
chips and walk out.
I like how you're taking the angle of
Bro,
this
bring
has
back
gotten out
Jinko
of
jeans. Bring
no
back the big
those
old pocketed
no.
jeans. Yup,
Mm-mm.
bring them back.
No, no, no,
Mm-hmm. And then
no.
what you need to
'Cause
do, updated pocket jeans, flip them. You can have a pocket so you can just stuff, and they already loose. They kicking around your ankle anyway. You gonna stride. I
mm-mm.
don't know why you got a Walkman in your pocket in 2023.
it always it always was it always was like slid into the pocket
It's
too. It was
right.
like why is it in there?
I'm
Like
mad their headphones never messed up for real. That's how you know
mm.
they started deteriorating headphones on purpose. They were
Well
like,
that's a whole thing. Like have you ever heard of the Century light bulb in San Francisco?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Like
And the
that's
private little
like
secret group that they had over in Europe, and they were like, yo,
mm-hmm.
we gotta figure this out because we can't have this. We not gonna make money. Everything
Yep.
comes back to this money business. And all I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying is give me some. Just like what's up? Like, why can't I have none? Sponsors, what's going on? Give me some. Give me tea. I do tea sponsorships. I'd be talking about tea. Chairs. I like chairs and lights. Govy, sponsor your boy. There's no ads attached to this, but Govy, I love my lights. Give me a sponsorship. I ain't playing with y'all. Just share.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn.
Like this is definitely like holiday appropriate. Like everybody out here stealing. We've got a solution. Share and don't steal.
Yeah, dude.
There.
I'm, let us do the purge. I'm stealing food. I don't just leave me alone. Food essentials.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the murder lurtles. And I got another gripe.
All right.
We're already on the holiday thing.
Mm-hmm.
So can we come together as a nation and just talk about what's going on with Thanksgiving? We're high
Nope.
key just
Oh,
skipping
we
it
can't.
over and over. Like nobody really cares about it. On like they're not really doing a whole bunch of ads. They're not really like trying to put nothing towards it. They just like, yo, just as soon as Halloween's done, throw on the Christmas beats and let's get into it.
Mm-hmm.
I, I like the orange theme.
Yeah,
I like,
but aren't we just back to the
yeah. I had the whole gripe in the car with Jill on the way to somewhere, and I'm like, they can't market it. Like, I think I was going
Mhm.
to like pick up weed or something. Yeah, I was going to a dispensary. And I was like, it sucks that they don't really do anything, but they can't make no money off of turkey for real. And they don't have no Tony the Turkey out here where
oh
where
that
where they switch it up, Find
no you
some.
got Tom? You can't go Tony. Tony's the tiger from
Tom is too simple. I know most people don't know it, but all right, for those who don't know, a male turkey is a tom. I don't know why I'm looking around the crowd, but in case you're curious,
for you.
dude, I can't stop. I look at the crowd. I have my setup. I look at the crowd. I'll talk it. This is how I'm learning how to get back on the stage because I'm talking to y'all, goddamn.
Yep.
Well, like, yo, Henry the turkey. I'm going left.
Mm-hmm.
There's just there's
Ooh,
no good marketing.
Henry.
And
No.
they're not putting a sale on food.
Right.
Again,
Right.
back to this whole.
Yeah.
But I'm like, can we just like have an open discussion? Are we
Mm-hmm.
done? Are we done with this? Because just make the last month and a half the holidays, and we just go easy for the rest. You know,
Mm-hmm.
maybe that'll help morale for the year if we know at the end of the year we're gonna kick back as soon as winter comes around.
Yeah.
Government that's listening in, come on, fuck with you, boy,
Yep.
and pay
Yep.
me. Don't be this trifling shit.
Dude, we are in for like I don't want any government attention right now because like we're like I don't know about you or anyone else, but I feel like I'm like battening down the hatches for the next year because I'm like this is not gonna be fun.
I'm I'm past the living in security. I live in somewhat security, but also one of these days the world's gonna end anyway. So like, I'm gonna just keep going,
Yeah,
just because
I
ain't nothing but something to do at this point. Like,
right, but like we're hitting like a 2020 instant replay, but with more.
people are not
You,
gonna listen.
I'm gonna vote for you.
They're
For you. Just
you
telling you,
should.
I'm voting for you. You're gonna
Uh, I got a few more years. I could do the next one. I can't do this one. I could be at the next election.
no. If
Oh,
George Santos can get elected for
facts.
lying about everything, you
Also, but yeah, no, he's booted now too. We talked about
yeah.
that.
Yeah, but the amount of lies he had to tell to get there,
Dude,
like
he had his Takashi 6ix9ine year where he blew up off lies and publicity. He used all that money to just cycle back into his publicity, and he's doing
mm-hmm,
scheme after scheme, just staying on
mm-hmm,
Twitter, trending. I'm
mm-hmm.
like, yo, he had his Takashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, but the dude's making bank now with Cameo. Do you see that?
No,
Like day
I'm not
after
surprised.
he's
He should have just stayed like in business school that he never went to.
why'd you leave school? Because I didn't go to it. Well, you should have never left.
Bro, he could have gotten a scholarship if we like talked to him for real. Like, he could have finessed the whole game, and yet here he is doing well. He does like pageants, so this was just a new way of doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he made a fool of himself this time. He was more respected in that community before.
Isn't that isn't it amazing though to like see how much he's been able to do? And I feel like I couldn't do half of that. Some people would be like, "No, we're
Dude,
stopping you right now." And this
yeah,
dude just goes forever.
he's a sociopath though.
Yeah,
He's
that's
clearly
not
a narcissist. Like,
that's not a skill I have.
no, sometimes I could do it.
No,
It's not.
you
It
could
doesn't
you could
last. It doesn't last.
no.
I after like a month, I'm like, I feel guilty.
Yeah, like really, like you, like people feel so like. I imagine it'd be just a crushing, just guilt. You're like, oh, I'm just nope.
Yeah. After a time, After a time. Yeah, no, I couldn't scam people like how politicians do. Politicians are the
Hmm.
biggest scammers. They sweet talk everybody. It's crazy.
Yep. Yep.
Uh, Back to holiday stuff. Question for you. How
Yep.
often do you change your fuses?
My what?
Fuses?
On what?
Lights?
Oh, probably every other year.
So you do actually do it.
Yeah, but
Most
normally when they
people
go out.
toss their lights.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
but what's the fuse in here for? Because I'm new to the light game as of last year for
Mm.
real. Um,
Yeah, it's in the plug.
yeah. So I'm like, I'm sitting there
Yeah.
investigating, and I was like, open. I was like, pop, pop, they're in there. Like,
I I will tell you, like that whole segment of like how old were you? Like that was only maybe 4 years ago. And I was like, I bought these recently. What's going on? And then I saw the same sort of thing and I was like, open. Like, open for what? Like, well, maybe it was a wire that got disconnected. And I opened it up and went, what is this? And then saw that there was one that matched the fuse in like the little baggie that comes along.
Mhm.
And I went, oh, and perfect. Like,
I'm like, how many strips have been tossed over the fuse?
yep. And now they're out here, all of those lights. You know where they are right now? Out here strangling all of the killer whales. That's what's going on. That's why they be mad. That's
I
why they're
actually
mad
can't
attacking
I
boats.
can't champion that because they're an apex predator that also a keystone species. They do a lot for their region, so it's like, damn,
Mm.
I can't really wish for
And
that.
they're like the German Shepherd of the ocean. Like maybe pit bully. Like kind of like them till they get mistreated, and then they're gonna be a little bit of salty.
Mm, mm, no,
I definitely think we should have a
because you're
PBS
not
Kids
really
like.
domesticating killer whales. You're
Fair
training.
enough.
Oh, excuse me. You're training them.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
You're wrong. Hush.
No, I'm
Oh.
saying it was 1 week and you're softening up to them already. They're like,
No, 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 no,
and
no.
they make
Because
sweet little
just because I
squeaks.
hate them doesn't mean I want them all to die and perish. No, 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 no. I just don't want others to like them. They have a job to do. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna take away from that. That's like me saying like, oh, I don't like bees. We need bees.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I like bees
Ev-
actually, but
no, okay, I do too.
I always
Hornet,
wanted
not
to
so
have a
much.
hive. There was
Hmm.
actually one, my neighbor had one. He had three, and they were in the back field, like next to our house. Um, so like we could see him harvest them,
Yep,
harvesting honey and all that good stuff.
yeah. That maybe should be where we go. Like, I maybe if we don't get money like from sponsors, we should just get honey and just be like,
Instead of get money, get honey. Get the honeys,
no,
and that'll make some money. So you want to be a pimp? That's what it is.
no, no,
I knew it. You always
no.
say you had a dark secret. I knew it. It's objectification of women.
I didn't say I had a dark secret.
You
It's
have
object.
secrets, whatever.
I mean,
Don't we all
I
though?
think I think the secret at this point in time would probably just be that I'm probably super boring to a lot of people. Like that's the thing that I'm deeply ashamed of
I
is that like someone will find out that I'm just
That's
like
the excuse of a liar who's holding something deep in that closet. So let's discuss this, Brad. It's a mental health podcast.
okay,
What you got up in
I'll
there?
lean into them.
Which what do you have going on?
sir. What's going
Whoa,
on?
don't steeple the fingers. Don't, no.
What's going on there, sir? You got
Nope.
bones in the closet, a little skeleton, couple
Nope.
skeletons, if you will.
Why?
Sir?
No. Why are you doing the one? No.
I don't know. I don't like this
Nope.
because my
Mm-mm.
fingers like to bend in,
Mhm.
hypermobile. So I gotta lace them in and get a solid base because Illuminati.
You should you should definitely become a therapist now and just use that.
It's just, listen, I'm teaching the people.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Yep.
A little
Just
little
behind.
Heidi.
Oh,
Oh, I feel better this week, man. Yeah, I
good.
feel better this week. You got anything random? Hmm?
Um, I did. I watched a docu series
You and
on
these
John Lennon.
docu-series.
I deeply love them. It's like I people make fun of me all the time because
It's not even a
like
guilty pleasure. It's just a pleasure for you.
yeah, yep,
That's fair.
like
That's
but I
fair. I wouldn't
so
pick on
I
you for it for real.
no I was so the one I was watching was about John Lennon's murder
Mm-hmm.
and um the book so his the guy who killed him was carrying Catcher in the Rye
Mm-hmm. Why?
and because
What's the
the sort of like
significance in there?
well he thought John Lennon was a phony and Holden Caulfield was sort of calling
Oh,
out phonies all but
gotcha.
what was interesting though was Ronald Reagan was there was the assassination attempt and like he was also carrying the Catcher in the Rye when he did it and so there's this conspiracy theory of like was there some operatives out there because
Mm-hmm.
the FBI was like yeah we had some files on John Lennon um and the CIA at the time had a program called MK Ultra which was
Yeah.
about how do you like mind control people. They took everything that we did for good in the mental health field and they were like let's use that to like mess some stuff up.
I mean, they weren't
I know where you're
really
going.
doing.
And I
We
know
don't
where you're
have the
going.
time
It's
today, but all right, we got to talk about it next time because
fine.
my that we did a field trip to one of the famous psych wards in Utica. Come on. All
Mm-mm.
right. All right. Fine. Fine.
I mean, no. We'll get into it next time. Like, like me doing that is more
Oh,
like it. There's some dicey stuff in that history.
yeah.
Like,
We talked about yeah. We did like a
mm-hmm.
week's discussion just on that place.
It's
Anywho,
bad.
um,
Yeah.
real quick, respect your docu series situation. Cool. Oh, keep those coming. Maybe the fans like it. The fans liked your little passions thing. They liked
Oh
your little.
no.
you
Oh
you
no,
you
no,
were the
no,
hit
no,
of the
no.
week, yes sir. That reel got the most
No.
views.
No. No.
Yes, it did. I posted a couple this week, and that one it did the best. Got the most comments on it.
No. What were they?
Oh, they were nice. One was something about Alzheimer's or amnesia toward it, and they were like, if it wasn't like Days of Our Lives, then I don't remember. I
Oh.
had a little conversation, and then that yeah, I got more likes than other ones too. So I'm like, you were the hit. Badly.
No.
All right,
No,
real
no.
quick. Bad advice.
Um,
This
I would
is for the
definitely not
pet
be.
people. Huh? Go ahead.
Wait, what's your? Oh no, for the pet people.
This one's for the pet people.
All right.
Bully your pets a little bit more in life. And I know you're wondering why. First of all, these animals today, especially the dogs, and the cats, they be talking back way too much for how good they live. And y'all be feeding them good food, expensive food, and they be talking shit like you the slave, you the bitch out here. And I want you to know that's not the case. Take your household back and bully them. And I'm not saying abuse them. That's completely different. I don't condone that. I'm talking like, ooh, they're enjoying their toy. Snatch that shit like a boss. Just take it. Give me that.
I'm imagining you just like the ultimate move, just grabbing it and going to like a door, opening it with your opposable thumbs, throwing it inside, shutting the door, and going.
I absolutely have done that. And you know what? I do the tickle of the feet where they're like, bro, stop. And I'm like, it's stop. And I have a husky mix, and her facial expressions are all husky.
Oh.
And I tell you, this bitch gives me too much sass for how good she lives in my household. Way too much. Her eyes. Don't you scowl at me. Don't you rest in bitch face at me. First of all, I'll pick your nose. Get out of my face. You got me messed up if you think I won't just like pinch your chin a little bit like this. Like a green, just fucking with your jaw. You got me messed up. I will tickle the hairs on your ear. You will get annoyed with me. And that's just to remind you, you living too good. You need to know the woes that goes with the ohs.
I will say, like husky mixes, the vocalization that they have when they like, it's almost like you can talk to them, like, like get down off the couch right now. And I'm like, I'll fetch you. Yeah, it's like, no, I said get down right now.
Dude, Calypso was singing while Jill was working the other day, singing till the fucking sun comes up. It was ridiculous. But yeah, so bully these pets because they getting it too good. And it's y'all fault. I'm the only one doing my part. Terrorize them a little bit. Come on now. Respect yourselves.
Yeah. Try. I mean, that's not terrible advice, but it's bad advice because it's not good. But
first of all, I actually think it's good advice. Because one, now our dogs are living way too soft. They can't protect a home. As soon as a villain comes in, they like, yo, can I get my belly rubbed? What about a treat? If you got a treat, the house is yours.
Yeah.
That's our fault. That's our fault.
Yep.
So I'm taking my house back. And with that, I bid you adieu. Have a good week. I'll be celebrating Hanukkah, which will probably be done by our next one, or that'll be the last day. It's the 15th is the last day. But until next time,
last day.
Peace and love.